Hey, right. So number 3, hmm standing out, right? Now, oh God, as cliche as that sounds, yeah, I promise you. Now more than ever, it's the most important to have a personal brand. And trust me, I used to hate how that sounded as well. It sounds like business studies, but I'm gonna tell you the reasoning. I'm not just gonna say jargon at you. I'm gonna tell you why you need to be standing out. Yeah, the actual reason for it. Okay, cool. Now, producers are there's so many of us in this day and age. Yeah, our only good thing is that I'd say the artist market is growing a bit faster than the producer market is, just because producers, we have to fork out the cash for equipment. It takes us a while to actually learn to make beats that we are proud enough to even put online. So there's a barrier to entry to being a producer as opposed to being a rapper that you can just start writing then and there on the day that you get an idea. So that works in our favor. But aside from that, it's still a very crowded market, right? So what that means is every time an artist comes into the market, they have millions of producers that they can choose from. Now, a lot of our producer egos, get in the way of business. Yeah, now, and don't get this wrong. There's nothing wrong with just being a pure producer, art-based producer. You're not too worried about the business and the documents and the red tape of things. But listen, you gotta take that and you gotta put it to the side when it comes to money, in it. It can't be both. You can't have the cake and eat it too, sort of thing, in it. So it's like, if you want to just do producing for the love and all of that, understand that on a business side, you're probably gonna get fucked over. You're not getting the sort of money that you deserve. Blah blah. If you see your own art as valueless, then everyone else will. So it's as simple as that, right? But back to the business side of music production, yeah, you are a competitor. Yeah, if you look at a business, you're a restaurant basically. You're a restaurant just like other restaurants are restaurants. You're a restaurant against other restaurants, right? Cool. There's a whole long strip of restaurants. You're walking down. Artists are walking down the street. Why should they come to your restaurant wherever it's positioned? And most likely, if you're just getting started off, your restaurant's gonna be at the bottom of the road, somewhere at the back down a side road. You see what I'm saying? So why should they come to you? All right, well, this is where brand comes in, and you see it play its part so importantly with producers and artists and most businesses nowadays. Actually, the people that are the most successful in music overall are the people that have what they say is the most clout. But what that means is the ones that have the most clout at the time, yeah, they might have the most attention, but those ones aren't gonna last long. It's the ones that have the most relationship, the ones that have the most connections with their fans, yeah? Those are the ones that are gonna be here for a very long time and gonna make a lot of money. Like Cardi B, for example. Cardi B is a great example of a woman who has a strong fan base of women that just love her for her personality. So music aside, it doesn't really matter what she'd want to get into. If I'm gonna be so honest with you, she doesn't have to do music. I bet if she was to drop a line like Rihanna, she'll do just as well, if not better. Rihanna hasn't made music in a long time because guess what, Fenty or Fendi, whatever. She don't need to, right? And business works the same way. And now that aspect never used to be as important. Winning the trust of your customer, that never used to be as important. As long as the product got the customer what they needed. Well, guess what? In a market where your product is a beat and the beat is supposed to transform the artist into a number one artist, blah blah, your beat has less and less power to do that. So now it's looking like you need to build more of a relationship with your artist, right? And a way you can do that sort of on a mass scale is by building a brand. Yeah. So hopefully you've enjoyed some of the stuff that I've given away in this audio course. I've definitely enjoyed giving it to you. I hope it's been helpful in any way, shape, or form. I do have a bit more advanced courses, for example, how to quit your job and make beats all day. That's my sort of flagship course. So you might want to check that out. If you have any questions about this course, contact me at stirfrybeats@gmail.com and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And you take care and stay blessed.